Yo, what's up? How you doing? From wherever you are catching me from, still Zay Andrew Anderson here. Of course, Zay Andrew Anderson is my name. And of course, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. It doesn't matter where you're watching me from. This is BCM Uganda, and still again, I've come to tell you something. Today, I've been there. I've done so far 2 videos for the boy child. Reason being, girls, at a very tender age, they teach them how to be girls, how they are supposed to treat their families, how they are supposed to treat their husband at a very tender age. They teach them how to cook. But when it comes to they teach them about life. But when it comes to the boy child, the gents, we don't get that. But the world, the community, the universe expects a lot from the guys. And again, remember, they are the people who run the family. So of recent, more so during this time, I don't know where this has come from, but they started putting age limits to everything when it comes to a boy child. Yeah, they're like, at 25 you should have been done with school. At 30, I'm giving example, at 30 you should have bought your first land. At 35, or before you make 30, you should have bought your first car. They tell you by 35 you're supposed to have a family. By 35 you should have had already, having a good business running, having some assets. By 40, you should have had. Who came up with these things? Who came up with these things? A given age, yeah, for everything to do it in life. And the problem when it comes to us, the boys, the gents, we compare ourselves with our mates, the friends we went to school with. For us guys, when you see a guy driving a beautiful, nice car, you're like, I also want that. We into some soft kind of competition. But let me tell you something. These things of age and what you're supposed to have done at what age, those things are not true, man. Those things are not true. I don't want to go through that, KFC guy that, he got, KFC did it at this age, because it is useless, really. If they give you age limit of everything, imagine someone got married at 25, yeah? Now, because that's what the society, the community feels like is right. At 25, he's married, he's having business running well. But again, at 26, he is divorced, business gone. Think about it. Remember, you were in competition, you wanted his kind of life. But married at 25, by 26, divorced and business failed. You were hustling also up to, like, let me say 40. And at 40, guess what? Whatever you were working out, now it's working out perfectly. Your business is moving well, booming, nice. You're married, you get married at 40. And guess what? You be with your wife and family for the next 50 years. If you go back, you think the other guy was doing better, because by 25 he was getting married, and again by 26 he divorced. You're married at 40, you've lived with your wife and family for the next 50 years. So who said at this time this should be like this? Nah, that thing is not true. And when it comes to us guys, sometimes we get that pressure, like we have to make it happen. It's a do or die. That's why in prisons there are more of the boy child than the women, because we are under pressure to make things happen, because the society and judges us, and they're like, we should have done this by this age, and we should have done this by this age. It is not right. It is not right. At any time, anything can happen, as long as you keep focused, consistent, you network. Anything can always change. And if you notice, you could be seeing someone, achieving and making it happen in their lives as a gent. You see your friends, your boy friends, and they are making it, but you don't know even the dirty happening behind them. You just don't know what they are doing wrong, to achieve and to get the things that they are having. Before you know it, because by 30, he got that land. By 35, of course, he has property. By 36, now the police is coming. They're arresting him. He's in court for life imprisonment, fraud, scamming, and all that. And guess what? You've moved your journey. But your journey slowly but surely. There is nothing, having genuine stuff, you've not scammed nobody. Everything is legit. There is, someone could have things at a very early age, but they are living in denial. They are scared, because whatever they achieved, it was not in a rightful way. So just don't compare yourself at any time. As long as you don't leave your lane, you stay consistent, you stay focused, I'm telling you, things will work out. Things will work out. Things will work out. You see, I don't want to involve God in some things, but you cannot tell me you can do the same thing, yeah? You can do the same thing over and over and over for, let me say, 5, 10 years, and you fail at it. You will do mistakes. You will do mistakes. Again, do the same thing until you master it. And definitely at any one point, it will work. It will work. So these things of, at what age, what is supposed to be have done, by a guy, by this age, you should have done this. You're not supposed to rush yourself, man. Don't rush yourself. Move at your pace. Slow but surely. So for the boy child, man, I don't know who brought these things, by this age you should have done this, by this age you should have done this. Master your game. That's why I always say you go through the process. If you go through the right process, you've learned these things, you know these things. By the time you're 40 and then you're like, now I'm willing to settle down, you've learned, you've gone through the processes, you've not done it early. So here now, whatever you're doing the right thing. Yeah, me, I'm no longer under competition. I do everything at my pace. I'm not a motivational speaker, but I'm telling you, ever since I went off grid, there are lots of things I've learned, and I feel like I want to share with you. And by the way, just in case you feel like the stories I'm telling you are nice, and you feel they are important, and let us not be so much distracted by social media. Let's watch things that really add on us, So that thing of age, by this age, this should have been done. Don't move with it. That is living autopilot. If someone did that, doesn't mean I'm supposed to do the same thing. Nah. Everyone has their own destiny. If you feel the video was nice and beautiful, you can go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification button so that each time I come to upload the video or I come live at night from 10 to 11, you're among the first people to be watching. I still remain Luze Andrew Anderson. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you are watching in from.